I don't know why you guys picked this one.
Harrison won 18-0 and 21-0.
Comets win! There's a nice feed by Hunter! And Baisley with the rip. Dean Larry, you got to load that one up. Hey.
Oh, got a little wink action there.
Hey. And set. Go! The Warriors in the state final!
Good afternoon, everybody, and welcome to Talawanda High School in Oxford, Ohio for OHSAA girls softball. The Harrison Wildcats sit down to take on the Talawanda Brave this afternoon at Talawanda High School with David Smith. My name is Patrick Geshin. These two teams come in a little bit different points in their season. Talawanda 3-6 overall. They are 0-2 in the SWAC, playing in their third league game this afternoon. For Harrison, 6-2 overall. They are undefeated in the SWAC and looking to continue that. 4-0 is their league record coming into this matchup here on Wednesday afternoon. And David, last year these games very one-sided. Harrison winning 18-0 down in Harrison, and they beat Talawanda 21-0 here on this field last year. But the Brave have some younger people in the lineup tonight that might be able to help them out.
Yeah, honestly, I've been watching since freshman year, but this team this year is just really full of young players. It's unbelievable, but they're really filling in the spots that they have to take care of. So I'm excited to see what's going on today. Hopefully they can fill in those margins that they had in those last games.
Should make it a little bit more exciting. Ashley Eric, the starting pitcher this afternoon for Talawanda. She's been their go-to person on the mound. And Alyssa Ross will dig in for Harrison and show bunt on the first pitch and take it for a strike. Eric comes in, appearing in her 10th game as pitcher, 44.1 innings pitched coming in. And a swing and a miss on Ross from the second pitch. She's 3-6, 40 strikeouts, which is tied first in the SWAC, and an ERA of 4.26 on the year. And has Ross down 0-2 quickly here, and she'll take one outside to make the count 1-2. Alyssa Ross, a .286 hitter, .310 on base percentage, 3 stolen bases this year, and third on the team in runs with 7. It's in the dirt for a 2-2 count. Well, it's cloudy earlier today in Oxford, kind of cold, but sun is out now for this game just in time and warm things up.
Yeah, it was a little chilly earlier. Now it's feeling real good. Glad I wore shorts.
Me too. Here it comes out with a 2-2, and that one's outside, and an 0-2 count goes to a 3-2 count. As we're in the middle of the softball season here, and the SWAC team's really getting going right in the middle of April. 3-2 pitch. Nailed a second. Katie Jones plays it on 2 hops and fires to first, and the out made by Pierce. And that is one down here in the top of the first inning with Ross retired, Alyssa Ross. And the next hitter for Harrison will be Lita Caruso. 440, 3 RBIs, 481 on base percentage. Digging in to face Eric here.
She thought about it.
Takes it outside for a ball. Caruso leading the team in runs. She has 12 and stolen bases with 5. Big offensive producer for the Wildcats and takes that one outside. Eric doesn't like the call. Ashley Eric, the senior, started every game for Talawanda so far this year, and she is down 3-0 on Caruso. Caruso will start in left field this afternoon. And the 3-0 taken outside for a walk. So the next hitter for Harrison will be Reagan Williamson. And batting in the 3-hole this afternoon.
Those last two pitchers were lefties.
She's first right-handed batter. There's a steal on the first pitch, and the leading stealer for Harrison gets another one as Caruso moves down to second for her 6th stolen base of the year.
Addie's been doing a good job in the past few games, just playing that short. She's made a really good play yesterday, just getting the girl out who's stealing. So let's see what she can do today.
Addie Lehman, the starting shortstop for Talawanda, the junior. This one gets away from the catcher, Kayla Barger, and moving to third now is Caruso. So that'll be her 7th stolen base of the year, and they've got a man on third with 1 out in the first.
The one thing about the Braves is when they get down a little bit and the pitches aren't going the way they want, Ashley gets a little frustrated, and then the team just goes along with it, and it gets in their head. But usually they clean that act up by the next inning.
As Zurich rolls that one on the ground on the 3-0 pitched out for Reagan Williamson, rather. Sammy Wilkins, the cleanup hitter, batting next. One out in the inning. And that's ball 4, so the second straight walk given up by Eric, this time to Reagan Williamson, and the cleanup hitter, Sammy Wilkins, is going to dig in for the Wildcats. She bats .391 on the year, 1 home run, 13 runs batted in, which leads the Wildcats. And has a few ducks out on the pond here to bring in. Only 1 of 2 Harrison players to hit a home run this season, too. And Sammy Wilkins, the senior third baseman. They're going to bring a steal here. From first to second goes Rachel Tillman, who's now in the game as a pinch runner for Harrison.
Harrison's doing a good job of catching them off guard after the pitch.
The Wildcats here with 2 runners in scoring position, looking to strike early in the first. There's a strike on the pitch to Sammy Wilkins, and she's quickly down 0-2. Eric looking to retire her. That would make 2 outs here in the first. And a slow pitch here, belted up the middle, and this could bring in 2 runs as a throw comes to home plate, but it's way wide, and scoring is Rachel Dillman, and pulling up to third base is Sammy Wilkins with a 2 RBI triple, and Harrison takes it early, 2-0 lead.
That was a good hit right over the head.
As that one right up the middle should have been a single, but the throw came in very high and to the left. And so Harrison up top here without any outs in the inning, rather. Just 1 out, actually, on the first batter, which was Alyssa Ross.
Another lefty.
Gillian Metzger, senior first baseman, will take the first pitch for a ball. She bats .500 on the year, 1 home run, 11 runs batted in. Tied third on the Wildcats team in hits with 11. Takes that one outside, and the count 2-0. Just catches the outside corner there. So Sammy Wilkins on third base, looking to come home. With one out in the inning. This one belted to right, and it's going to send Grace Suit all the way back. Wilkins will score easily, and the throw won't come into second in time, and it's going to be an RBI double for Gillian Metzger, extending the Harrison lead to 3-0. So Sammy Wilkins scores on the play, and the next hitter here for Harrison is going to be Summer Jacobs. 440 hitter on the year, 5 RBI, 1 stolen base, second on the team in at-bats this season with 25. He's now in low from Eric. What does Eric have to do here to shut down this inning?
Well, she's really just got to place it a little bit on the outside, and hopefully that goes right to Grace Suit. That's really where one of the strong points are. She's a good catcher. She gets anything that comes towards her.
It's right there on the outside corner to Summer Jacobs. Sophomore outfielder. She'll start in center field today. 1-1 pitch. So 1 out in the inning. Harrison already up to a 3-0 lead. Wildcats come in hot too, tied for first in the SWAC with Little Miami. They've won 2 of the past 3 and 5 of the past 6 games the Wildcats have. And playing in their 5th conference game here this afternoon, 4-0 in their first 4.
They just have a really good program there in Harrison.
This one is belted past the shortstop into left field. They're going to try to bring around Gillian Metzger. And she'll score without a throw as Addie Lehman kept it at shortstop. And it's an RBI single for Summer Jacobs. Harrison up 4-0. So Eric now is going to have to find a way to shut down this inning. Only 1 out in it. And the first pitch high to Savannah Ross, the junior shortstop. Ross starting at shortstop today. Thanks on for a strike. Second on the team, an average at .565, 3 RBIs on the year, a .600 on-base percentage. She leads the team in hits, but has no extra base hits this year. And there's going to be another steal on the play. Lehman caught it in front of the base and couldn't get a tag onto Summer Jacobs. Harrison moves the runner to scoring position here. Still 1 out, and a 2-1 pitch coming to Savannah Ross. In the dirt. And 3-1. Here, clearly frustrated right now on the mound.
Yeah, she's letting it get to her, but usually she ends up clearing up that act by the next inning.
Swing and a miss on the pitch to Savannah Ross, and Eric 1 pitch away from sitting her down. 3-2 the count. And the pitch low for another walk. So the last 6 batters for Harrison have gotten on base. 3 of them being walks, and a triple, a double, and a single. And now the 8-hitter Emily Wisman up for the Wildcats. Starting pitcher today for Harrison, takes it outside. Thanks for joining us this afternoon from Talawanda High School in Oxford. David Smith, Patrick Eshin with you here. Harrison and Talawanda SWAC softball matchup on a beautiful April evening here from Talawanda. Brave coming off a 2010 win against Finneytown on this field yesterday, snapped a 4-game losing streak for them. But in the hole 4-0 in the first inning here to Harrison. So another 3-0 count. Emily Wisman at the plate. Strike there sold well by Barger, the catcher behind home plate, and the count moves to 3-1. This one in the dirt for a ball. It's going to load the bases as it got behind Barger there. So all of them filled up here with one out in the first, and Wildcats out to an early 4-0 lead here in Oxford. Wisman reaching on the walk, and that's the 4th walk given up by Eric in this inning. Bailey Manos now the hitter for Harrison. Appearing in her 8th game of the season, has had 10 at-bats in those games, batting .500. She has 5 hits, one of them being a double, also a stolen base. She's a freshman too, starting today in a right field. And a lot of depth for Mike Shearing's team in Harrison. Gonna stay atop the SWAC this season. This is ground ball to the pitching mound. Eric will make the play to get the out at first, and a run will score. So you could say it's an sacrifice ground out there for Bailey Manos, and it brings Summer Jacobs home to make it 5-0 Wildcats. So now 2 outs in the inning, and swinging at the first pitch is Alyssa Ross, and she is going to be beat out on the throw from shortstop. A good one there from Addie Lehman to retire the side, but not before Harrison scores 5 runs in the top of the first, and David Talawanda needs some offense now.
Yeah, their offense hasn't been doing too good lately. They're not really getting them out there. They're really playing it inside, so hopefully they can change that up a little bit.
So 5-0 your score after 3 hits from Harrison, and we'll take a short break here on ICRC-TV. Back here for the bottom of the first inning, Talawanda High School in Oxford. David Smith, Patrick Eschid with you here. It was a first inning, a top of the first inning, in which Harrison scored plenty of runs on a lot of hits. They batted all the way through the order, and Katie Jones is going to start things off for Talawanda. The starting pitcher for Harrison, Emily Wisman, and she's been their go-to pitcher this season, appearing in every game. 35 innings pitched, 5-1 record, 20 strikeouts, 3 shutouts for her, a 1.17 whip, and a 2.80 ERA, in 7 games this year. She's not pitched in every single game, and look for her to have a dominating performance on the mound. The senior will start for Harrison, and Katie Jones is going to dig in now for Talawanda. Batting .308, 3 runs batted in on the year, 308 on base percentage. 13 at-bats, making her 8th appearance of the year, and takes a first pitch strike.
Wisman's really throwing some heat.
A lot of velocity behind that pitch. Strike there to Jones, quickly down 0-2. Decent crowd turning out for this game at Talawanda High School this evening. Jones takes it outside for a ball, 1-2 the count. A lot of Talawanda supporters coming, of course, and Harrison traveled pretty well. Not too far of a drive up to Oxford. Two and two the count to Katie Jones. Sophomore for Talawanda. Takes out for a ball, and the count moves to 3-2. Jones starting at second base this afternoon. And looking to get on base here. She fouls that one away to stay alive at 3-2. Challenging Wisman here in the first at-bat of the inning. And that one just missing on the outside corner for ball four. And Katie Jones turns an 0-2 count into a walk. So the next hitter for Talawanda is going to be the pitcher, Ashley Eric. Trying to redeem herself after giving up 5 runs in the first. 273 hitter, 3 RBIs on the year. Takes first one outside as Jones takes a pretty big step off of first. 4 stolen bases for Eric, leads the team. 6 hits this season, has scored 5 runs for Talawanda. And tries a bunt there, but the ball sneaks under the bat. And Eric almost getting in the way of the throw. One pitch. Take it for a strike. So Eric trying to advance the runner here. Senior pitcher is going to play college softball in Minnesota. Takes it outside. They check on the runner at first and pick her off. Katie Jones took too big of a step off first base and couldn't get back soon enough. Nice throw by the catcher there for Harrison. Reagan Williamson to make the play, and we get another look. What do you see there, David?
Honestly, I can't see much.
Monitor here is in the sun. Eric swings and misses for a strikeout, and there's 2 down here in the first. It's a good play there by Reagan Williamson to get the ball over to first base. And a good catch by Gillian Metzger, the senior, to complete the tag. So we're now down to the 3rd hitter, which is Kayla Barger, the catcher. Wisman trying to retire the side in order here in the first inning, and she'll take the first one low.
Kayla's got good form. She can really hit the ball out there.
1-0 pitch, fouled off the plate and goes behind. Barger, the junior catcher, leading the team in at-bats with 29. 4 doubles on the year. Batting .310, 5 runs batted in, a .394 on-base percentage. A slow pitch there taken by Barger to make the count 2-1. Two the count now on Kayla Barger. Trying to keep this inning alive. And taking low to make it a full count. Talawanda playing in their 3rd conference game this afternoon. They come in losing 5 of the past 6. Barger fouls this one away to stay alive. They're definitely making Wisman pitch a lot here in the inning. As a nice gust of wind comes over the field here in Oxford. That would take it for strike 3 on a full count, and it retires the side. Talawanda goes in order. 5-0 Harrison after 1, and we'll be back to Oxford in a moment. This is ICRC-TV. Back here in Oxford, Talawanda High School is our site. 5-0 the Harrison Wildcats top Talawanda Brave as we begin the second inning. And stepping in for Harrison is going to be Lita Caruso, the 2-batter. Wildcats sending up Caruso, Reagan Williamson, Sammy Wilkins in the inning. 2, 3, and 4 hitters in the first pitch of ball to Lita Caruso. She had a walk last time up. As Harrison batted completely through the order in the first inning, and Ashley Eric back out for her second inning of work. Strike there to Caruso, makes count 1-1. One double this season for Lita Caruso, batting .440 on the year. Junior outfielder looking to return next year, make a splash. And this Harrison team that's full of depth, as we were talking about earlier on.
Really just don't see the intensity in Talawanda right now. They just have their heads hanging. There's one person out there, Hannah Lightfield. She's actually the one talking, being vocal out there.
Playing at third base, and Talawanda team that kind of took a big mental and emotional hit after that tough first inning. 3-2 the count. It's a full 1 for Caruso. Little pop up here. Eric moves in to make the catch, and that's one out in the second. Let's get another look at that play.
Yeah, she was ready for that one.
Reagan Williamson steps in. She had a walk last time up. 3-hitter here for Harrison. And this one belted to right field and unable to make the catch out there is Grace Suit. She's going to throw it to second. And a double picked up there by Reagan Williamson, the 3-hitter.
That's the one bad thing about this field is every time they're playing, they have the sun right in their eyes if you're in the outfield.
Yeah, the way this field was built, not really an advantage for the players looking straight into the sun on the fence this time of day. Eric with a pitch outside for the ball. But Rachel Dillman back in as a pinch runner. She scored a run earlier on in the game coming in. And she's on second. Going inside is Sammy Wilkins, the cleanup hitter, as Harrison looks to add on to this lead. They lead Talawanda 5-0 in the second inning. Strike there to Wilkins. Makes it 2-1. And this one put right between the first baseman and the second baseman, and coming in to score is going to be Rachel Dillman. RBI single picked up there for Sammy Wilkins. That's going to be her third RBI of the game. She had her 2 RBI triple her first time up. And the Harrison lead now up to 6-0. So 1 out here in the second, and this is going to get away for Barger, and making the easy play over to second is Wilkins, picking up the steal. That will be her first stolen base of the season. Jillian Metzger at the plate now for Harrison. Had an RBI double her last time up. One pitch. Just gets the outside corner. Ellen rolls in a Barger, and she's going to let Wilkins go to third without a throw. Sammy Wilkins picking up 2 stolen bases here after the at-bat. 2-2 pitch is high. And the count to 3-2, and Eric will take a step back and try to relax here. Doesn't want to give up a walk. Strike 3 called. Just got her. And Gillian Metzger will sit down here on a good pitch there from Eric. Nice response, David.
Yep.
Good pitch there, right in the middle of the plate.
Seems like she's figuring out what she's doing right now.
Settle into a groove. This is a strike here.
She's getting into her groove.
Yep. Summer Jacobs at the plate for Harrison. Had an RBI single her last time up. Slice this one foul out of play, first base side. Oh, and 2 your count, and Eric trying to retire Summer Jacobs to 3 pitches. Get out of this inning, only allowing 1 run. 6-0, the Wildcats on top, and that's strike 3 as Eric gets her looking. Finishes off the inning with 2 strikeouts. And a nice shutdown inning for Ashley Eric. 6-0 your score after an inning and a half. And we'll be back to Talawanda High School in a moment. This is OHSAA Varsity Softball on ICRC-TV. Six nothing Harrison after an inning and a half. David Smith alongside Patrick Eshin with you here. As Talawanda was retired in order in the first inning, trying to get some hits on the board here. As Hannah Lightfield is going to step in as the cleanup hitter this afternoon for the Brave. She's starting at third base for Talawanda. And steps in and swings at the first pitch right back to the mound. And Emily Wisman will make the easy play over to first. Metzger the catch, 1 away. So that's going to bring up Maggie Pierce, the freshman starting in center field today. Takes that first pitch for a strike. Pierce a .313 hitter, 4 RBIs on the year, .389 on base percentage. Swings and misses at that one. Maggie, 10 runs on the year, 5 hits, 2 triples on the year, and 1 double. Down in the 0-2 hole and takes that one high. Ball just outside on Maggie Pierce, the 5 hitter for Talawanda this afternoon. Now full count. Chopper to short. Played off a hop there by Savannah Ross. And she will retire Maggie Pierce. Another look at that one. Can you see this time?
Yeah, I can. Infield's doing a great job for Harrison right now.
Not letting much get past them. 2 outs in the inning and a golf swing there from Grace Suit. The 6 hitter for Talawanda this afternoon. Junior steps in at .250 average, 4 RBIs, .294 on base percentage. This one in the air to right, but foul.
Almost hit the up there.
Yeah. Had to jump out of the way. It's hard to see with the sun, too.
Yeah. Sun's right in their eyes.
Grace Suit, 4 hits on the year. 2 of them are doubles. Starting today at right. And this one outside for a ball. 1-2 your count with 2 down here in the second. And a swing and a miss. Suit retired on a strikeout. So we're through 2 here at Talawanda High School in Oxford. The Harrison Wildcats 6, Talawanda Brave nothing, and we'll be back with the 3rd inning in a moment on ICRC-TV. Savannah Ross, the new hitter for Harrison, to begin things in the third inning, takes the first pitch high. She bats in the 7-hole, so the 7, 8, 9 hitters due up this inning for Harrison. Savannah Ross with a walk. Her last time up, and golfs at this pitch with a hard slice, fouled out the right side. Savannah starting at shortstop this afternoon. The junior who leads the team in hits. 1-1 pitch is fouled into the Harrison section, and a fan makes a good catch.
I didn't even see that one.
Went right at the guy's face. Able to get the hands up, make the grab. This is a beautiful single right into right field. And Savannah Ross is on base for the second straight at bat. Walked in her last time up. So Emily Wisman, the pitcher, steps in now for Harrison. Her last time up, a walk. This one rolled to Barger, throw down to second. Lehman trying to get the tag on, but she can't.
Just a little left on that throw out from Barger.
Had good timing on it. Savannah Ross will steal her third base of the year. Chopper here right behind the plate. Barger played it with a glove, but it's foul. And so the count 1-1 is Emily Wisman with 8 hits on the year and 1 double. That's outside for a ball, and it's 2-1.
Ooh.
Chopped out down the left field line, and it's going to be foul as nobody could quite get over there soon enough for Talawanda to make the catch. Lehman was coming in from short, McIntosh from left. Talawanda lucky that one went foul, or else Harrison could have added more runs on the board.
Oh, yeah. Harrison's really got some big hitters on this team, man.
A lot of power in this lineup, but Wisman's going to look at that pitch for a strikeout. And Eric able to grab her third strikeout of the day. So that makes it 1 out here in the top of the third. And a ball taken outside. New hitter for Harrison, Bailey Manos. Had a sacrifice ground out. And her last at bat in the first inning. This one a third, and a great catch there by Hannah Lightfield. Able to dive on that one. She was playing in too. Makes the grab for the second out, and we'll get another look.
Good play.
Just a magnificent catch there from Hannah Lightfield with a dive. Play of the day so far, and showing bunt is Alyssa Ross, but she will take that one for ball 1. So a man on second here. Ross trying another bunt, but it goes right into the hand of Barger for the first strike of the at-bat. Savannah Ross is that runner at second for Harrison. This would take it low for a ball. 2 down here in the third. Eric trying to close up shop. Sent Talawanda back to the plate. And the count moves to 3-1. All four there to Alyssa Ross. She will reach base for the first time this afternoon. We're at the third time through the order now for Harrison, and Lita Caruso steps up. Flew out to the pitcher Eric her last time up, and is going to bat right-handed. Switch hitter for Harrison. Last 2 times as a lefty didn't quite work. Switch it up. Runners on first at second, and the first pitch of ball. Harrison trying to grab some extra runs on the board here with 2 down in the third. And taken for a strike. Count 1-1. Chopper here off the third base side. And Eric 1 strike away from retiring the side and preventing Harrison from any runs in the inning. This one high, she released it too late. 2-2. Now a 3-2 count as Eric trying to come back here with a strike. He's going to need one here with 2 down in the inning. And that one inside and low on Lita Caruso, who reaches base with her second walk of the day. They're going to be loaded now with 2 outs. And it's going to be the 3-hitter now, Reagan Williamson, who has to delay the game a little bit, take off the shin pads as the catcher. She'll bat right-handed here. Reagan Williamson, a walk and a double. Third at bat today. Steps up here with 2 outs, the first one in the dirt, and we see David Ashley Eric get a little more irritated with so many runners on base.
Yeah, I'm starting to get to her a little bit, but she's only 1 hour away from changing it up for her.
That one to the right of Barger, and the runner's going to come in and score easily. As Pierce tried to come in from first and make a throw, but couldn't.
Just a lot of bad communication for Talawanda right there.
And Savannah Ross is going to score for Harrison to make it a 7-0 game, and the runners are going to move up. So Alyssa Ross is now at third base, and at second is Lita Caruso, and this one right to shortstop, and Addie Lehman able to make the catch for Talawanda on the line out there. She retired the side, but not before the Wildcats add another one to the board. It's 7-0 Harrison for 2.5 from Talawanda High School in Oxford on ICRC-TV. 7-0 your score. The Harrison Wildcats on top. We're about to begin the bottom of the third inning, as it's going to be Sophie Pierce stepping in now for Talawanda. The sophomore will get her first crack at it in the game. As Brave yet to get a hit so far. The only base runner was Katie Jones, the first hitter in the lineup in the first inning. She drew a walk. Talawanda could not get her home from there. And Pierce, the sophomore, will take ball one. Two-0 the count. Talawanda trying to get some runs on the board here. And what do you do with David to try to get this 7-0 lead down to something more manageable?
Really, it's all in the outfield, and they haven't been having much luck lately this year with getting people on base, but really all in the outfield. They just got to prevent them from getting runs.
So a 2-1 count here to Sophie Pierce. Swing and a miss puts her down 2-2. 167 hitter, 286 on base percentage, 2 stolen bases on the year for Sophie Pierce. 2-2 pitch just misses low. That's been a problem for Scott Davies' team this year, just the depth. Haven't been able to produce much offense as this one fouled down the first base line. A diving attempt made there by Alyssa Ross, and she was then able to come up with it, so Pierce is going to live another day here with a 3-2 count. This one up the middle, and that's going to be a base hit. Off the center fielder, shake-ups. Pierce going to second. The throw will not come in. A little mishap there on defense for Harrison. Sophie Pierce on base with a double, and that's the first Talawanda hit of the day.
It's a good dart right into center field there.
Brittany McIntosh trying a bunt, but it dribbles behind the plate. McIntosh, the junior, batting .118, 4 RBI on the year, .348 on base percentage. Has 6 runs and a beautiful bunt here up the first base side, but they're going to call it foul. And this coming in was Metzger to make the play, but she reached it just after the ball crossed the line.
That's one of Brittany's better plays. I've seen her play in summer ball, and she does that a lot, and she's really mastered it down.
Now it's taken for a strike 3. McIntosh thought it was a little high. And it's going to be the first out here at the bottom of the third inning. Hattie Lehman will step in to the 9th spot for Talawanda, and she'll try a bunt too, but that's going to be fouled and back towards the catcher.
Really making the infield do some work here with all those bunts.
Hattie Lehman, the junior, 167 on the year, 1 RBI. And a bunt here is going to go right to Metzger, who came in from first. She'll make the play as Alyssa Ross came in from second. So the job done there for Hattie Lehman. A sack bunt will move the runner over to third, and now they're going to try to score her as Katie Jones, with a walk last time up, is going to try to get Talawanda here on the board in inning number 3. Swing here, the ball to second. Jones trying to make the play, but she throws it into the dugout. It's going to score the run as Sophie Pierce comes in from third, and Talawanda now on the board at 7-1. There's a nice play there by Katie Jones. Pick up the RBI. Misplay there by Alyssa Ross at second base. Ashley Eric, the next hitter for Talawanda. Struck out swinging her last time up. Another look at that play again.
Second base fumbled it a little bit.
Well, Saras had trouble picking it up, and then the throw was off. 1-0 pitch in the dirt. They're going to check back on Jones, and she's safe. As Katie Jones was picked off first. In the first inning, she took too big of a secondary lead.
That's something that's definitely on our mind right now.
Jones did it again there. Pretty close play. 2-0 pitch to Urick is going to be outside for a ball. Here comes the 3-0 pitch. And that's going to be a strike as Jones fell over at first, and the pickoff attempt is going to go into right field as Katie Jones tripped there trying to come back to the base, and lucky that throw got away, or else that would have been the third out of the inning, and she's shaken up after the play.
Seems to be all right.
Pops right back on the base. Swing and a miss there from Eric. And the count 3-1. 3-2 count, rather. Just outside, Eric draws a walk, and Talawanda gets their second base runner on. As Katie Jones now at second, Eric at first. Two down here in the third, and Kayla Barger, next hitter. Barger, this afternoon's catcher for Talawanda, .310 average on the year. Leads the team in putouts defensively with 47. They check back on Eric, who got back to the base in time as Harrison really patrolling first base, making sure those runners don't get too far away from it. Barger takes it low, and it's 3-0, and Emily Wisman has found a little bit of a rough patch here for Harrison, trying to get one back over the plate. Does so there. Never mind, it's a walk. Lifted it up, but still outside, and now they're loaded for Talawanda. As Kayla Barger reaches the base, and we're going to get a mound visit here for Harrison. And possibly a pitching change. Get another look at the close call. Ball or strike?
I would say a ball.
Just outside. So 2 outs here in the third, and a mound visit for Harrison. It looks like they're going to keep Wisman into this game. Third inning here.
Braves look like they have a little spark right now. Hopefully they can use this.
Hannah Lightfield, the cleanup hitter, grounded out to the pitcher her last time up, and she's got plenty of cleaning up to do with runners on base here with 2 down in the inning. And this one low for ball 1.
She's another really big hitter for Talawanda. She can really hit the ball out there.
500 average leads the team. She's the only Brave to hit a home run this year. An on-base percentage of .560 also leads the team. And 4 RBIs for Lightfield, who also leads the team in hits with 11. But out of all 11 of those hits, 9 of them singles. She has 1 double, 1 home run. This one popped up in the infield. And Alyssa Ross, the second baseman, will make the catch to retire the side. Harrison escapes that jam easily. They give up 1 run in the bottom half of the third. 7-1 your score from Talawanda, and we'll be back in a moment on ICRC-TV. About to begin the 4th inning here from Talawanda in Oxford, and if you're interested at all in broadcasting or running a camera, talking into a microphone, ICRC-TV needs volunteers. Can run cameras, work in the truck. Our great crew here will set you up with great volunteer opportunities. High school students looking for any service hours, community members interested in broadcasting. So many events that ICRC covers in a year. Just to think of all the high school games they do. The Ron Hawaiian All-Star Football game in June for Cincinnati high school football. There's plenty of summer concerts in and around the Cincinnati area. So the contact information was just on the screen, ICRCTV.com. Click on the volunteer tab and you can sign up to work plenty of events, and they need volunteers. Very rewarding opportunity. You get free food, free drinks, and some volunteer hours and experience. And if you perhaps are in the TV field looking for some free practice, ICRC is the place to go. So check there. Jason at ICRCTV.com is the email address to get involved or sign up on the website. You can check out all the events that ICRC films throughout the Cincinnati area there as well. So back to this one here in Oxford, a 1-1 count to Sammy Wilkins, the cleanup hitter, making her 3rd appearance at the plate this afternoon, and a 7-1 lead for Harrison. And Eric serves a strike right over the plate to make it 1-2. And David, you said at the end of the last inning, Eric was really finding her grooves, trying to continue that here.
Yeah, she's starting to. Oh, she knows it.
2-2 count now.
No, she's getting a little bit more focused, getting into the game, you know. She's more of an up and giddy person.
This one off the leg of Katie Jones at second. Lehman tries to come in to finish off the play from short, but it's not in time. And that one was hit sharply right at Jones. She went down and it went off her leg.
Right in the shin. This is the worst.
Slow-mo replay there, caught her on the left side. And Lehman doing a nice job to come in trying to finish off the play, but not in time. And Wilkins is going to reach base here with a single. So Gillian Metzger, the first baseman, is up for Harrison. Takes it outside. Barger a throw from her knees, and Lehman couldn't quite come up with the ball. It's going to be another stolen base for Sammy Wilkins. That's her 3rd stolen base of the day, and she came in having stolen no bases on the season. One-0 pitch in the dirt from Eric. The count moves to 2 balls and no strikes. 3-0 the count. And now it's taken for a strike. Seven to 1, Harrison on top. This one hit weakly to first base. Metzger's going to be tagged out there by Pierce, who comes in trying to threaten Wilkins, who's now at third base, moved over. And she's going to stay there, and that is out number 1 of the inning. So now stepping in for the Wildcats is Summer Jacobs. Strikeout her last time up. And it takes that one for a strike.
Ashley does a lot better when she's playing against right-handed hitters. Left-handed is something that she's not really used to, so it kind of throws her off.
Check swing here, fouled off first base side. I always say there's advantage with a right-handed pitcher to a left-handed batter in both baseball and softball. 0-2 count here. And that one high. Count moves to 1 ball and 2 strikes. Top half of the 4th inning. This one hit hard to third. Knocked down there by Lightfield across the infield, making the tag to Pierce. And they're going to call the batter out. There's a nice attempt there by Jacobs trying to get to the bag. She will be retired for the 2nd out of the inning. And Harrison will score a run on the play as Wilkins came in for 3rd to make it 8-1. So an RBI ground out there for Summer Jacobs. Brings up Savannah Ross. So walk and a single today. This one hit sharply down the right field line, and that's foul. Look at the last play of Frenzy. There's nearly a collision there between.
She went more for the body than the bag.
Yeah. Jacobs and Pierce.
Ooh,
This one hit sharply to center, coming in and making the catch, and a good one there was Maggie Pierce, the freshman. And that's going to retire the side after Harrison scores a run in the 4th inning. It's 8-1 Wildcats. And this is OHSAA Varsity Softball on ICRC-TV. Bottom half of the 4th inning, the Harrison Wildcats up 8-1. David Smith and Patrick Eshin with you here. Talawanda High School in Oxford. Maggie Pierce will step in for Talawanda. She's number 5 hitter. And will take that one for a strike.
can see the monitor better now.
This one caught at second base by Alyssa Ross. Made a nice play there, moved back a little bit to the left on a solid hit from Maggie Pierce. Able to make good contact with that, but Alyssa Ross, the defensive play to shut it down.
Good jump for it.
Good extension there, and that's going to bring up the next hitter. Grace Suits struck out her last time up. There's a strike.
She thought that was a little inside.
Suit in right field this afternoon. Chopper back to the mound. Wisman. Easy play to first. Let's with a catch, and there's 2 outs. Harrison's next game will be Friday against Talawanda. These two teams meet again in Harrison on Friday. 5 o'clock start time in Hamilton County. Wildcats coming off their last game in league play was on Monday at Edgewood. They won that one 15-0. And then Tuesday played at home against Fairfield and won that 2-1. Doubleheader for the Wildcats coming up on Saturday, too. They'll host Taylor for a pair of games. First one at 12. And a play there. Grounding out was Sophie Pierce to retire the side in the 4th. So we shift now to the 5th inning. It's 8-1. Harrison on top. This is OHSAA Varsity Softball on ICRC-TV. Ashley Eric back out for her 5th inning of work. Patrick Eshton alongside David Smith from Talawanda High School in Oxford. And the first pitch from Eric is a strike. The 8-hitter Emily Wisman will make her 3rd appearance at the plate today. The pitcher has walked and struck out this afternoon. Chopper to 3rd. Lightfield couldn't quite come up with it cleanly, but still able to make the out at first. Good throw across the infield, and Sophie Pierce, a good stretch. The sophomore retiring Wisman.
That's what you call a 360 no-scope, right, Patrick?
What sport is that term from?
Call of Duty. That's professional.
Esports.
EA.
Ashley Eric here will make this one a ball to Bailey Manos, the freshman, starting in right field today. Has had a ground out RBI and a line out to 3rd her last time up. This one hit to light field, went over a glove. Lehman never even made a throw from shortstop, and Manos is going to reach, and she went down that line fast. And a man on here for Harrison with a 1 out in the 5th. So the next hitter here for Harrison is Alyssa Ross, and this is going to be the 4th time through the order for the Wildcats this afternoon. Runner goes, pitch outside, the throw down. Lehman plays it off the hop, but was in front of the bag, couldn't make the tag. Manos with her 2nd stolen base of the year and into scoring position for the Wildcats, who need 3 runs to put this one or make it eligible for the run rule. Strike on the outside corner from Eric. Ross showing butt, takes the ball. Count 2 balls, 1 strike. This one hit to center, and moving back and able to make the catch is Maggie Pierce. The throw comes into third, and sliding headfirst is Manos, able to reach safely there.
It's a good throw by Pierce right there.
So Alyssa Ross with a fly out to center, and tacking on the play there was Manos. Lita Caruso steps in for Harrison, the 2-hitter here. Shows bunt and takes it for a strike with 2 down in the inning. Talawanda's next game, ironically, will be at Taylor tomorrow. As a strike here on the pitch to Lita Caruso. Brave will play at Taylor tomorrow. They play at Harrison, obviously, on Friday. So a full week of game action for Talawanda here this week. 5 games, and this, of course, the 3rd one. Swing and a miss. And that is going to retire Lita Caruso on the strikeout. Eric and the Brave escaped the inning without giving up any runs. And we head to the bottom of the 5th on ICRC-TV, 8-1 Harrison. Brittany McIntosh steps in for Talawanda. The 8-9-1 hitter is due up for the Brave in the 5th inning, and she takes that one for a ball. And fouls this one behind home plate to make the count 1-1. 2-1 the count to Brittany McIntosh, the junior.
See the boys team playing in the background here.
Baseball team in action today. Both Harrison and Talawanda playing each other in baseball too. As a fly ball to right is caught by Manos. So McIntosh retired.
5-0 over there at the boys game. Harrison's winning.
So Harrison on top of the baseball game. Could be a Harrison sweep today at Talawanda. Addie Lehman, the 9-hitter in. 0-1 count and swings and misses at that one. Makes it 0-2 with one down here in the fifth. Man, that one just misses. Harrison fans wanted a strike on that one.
I'm not too happy about that.
Strike 3 on Lamb, and they get it anyway, and there's 2 down. Another strikeout for Wisman in the game. Talawanda offensively just can't do anything right now. After they scored 1 run in the 3rd inning, and the bases loaded in that inning. Katie Jones, a grounder to short. Savannah Ross across the diamond. And that's out number 3 in the 5th. We shift to the 6th inning, and Harrison on top 8-1 on ICRC-TV. Eight to 1 your score. Harrison on top of Talawanda trying to add more to the total in the 6th, and this one belted to center field by Reagan Williamson, the 3-hitter. On the first pitch, jumped right on it from Eric. And she is on base to start things off here in the 6th. Great hit. So a single there for Williamson in her 4th at-bat of the afternoon. Sammy Wilkins, cleanup hitter on now. And her last time up got a single and eventually scored a run. Take it for a strike. Little pitch out there is trying to check in on Rachel Dillman, who's the new pinch runner now for Harrison. They put her in when Williamson reaches base today. This one in the dirt, and the count moves to 1-1. Grounder to second. They could turn 2. Jones to Lehman, who is covering the base, and they're only going to get 1 out on the play as hustling down the line was Wilkins, able to beat out the possibility of turning 2. So they get the force at second, and there's 1 out here in the 6th. With the pitch runner Tillman retired. So reaching on the fielder's choice was Wilkins, and that brings in Gillian Metzger, the first baseman for Harrison. An RBI double, a strikeout, and a ground out to first today for Metzger. Runner goes, barges the throw down, Lehman caught it, couldn't apply the tag, is sliding in head first there was Wilkins. Able to pick up her 4th stolen base of the afternoon. And a ball here. 3-0 the count to Gillian Metzger, the first baseman, who's made some pretty good plays defensively today. 65 putouts leads the team for her. And a ball here will put him at first and second with 1 out in the 6th. Summer Jacobs at the plate now for Harrison. An RBI ground out to third her last time up. The 6-hitter this afternoon for the Wildcats. Sharp ground ball to the left side. It's going to get past the glove of McIntosh. They're going to bring 1 run in to throw to third, and they're going to call safe. Metzger slid in there with the right foot. Got past the tag of Lightfield. Harrison adds another run on with the RBI double there from Summer Jacobs, and Wildcats on top 9-1. The next hitter here will be Savannah Ross for the Wildcats. Eric the pitch, goes right back to her, checks on the runners, and throws to first, but it's safe. She took a little too long there to check on Jacobs and Metzger. And reaching base safely, I guess it'll be a hit for Savannah Ross. That brings up Wisman, the pitcher. They're loaded here, so if they score 2 more runs, we'd have the run rule apply. Only 1 out here in the 6th. This one grounded up the middle for a base hit. Scoring is Metzger. They're going to wave around Jacobs. The throw does not ever come into the infield, and that's going to make it a 10-run lead for the Harrison Wildcats. 11-1 your score. There's a 2 RBI single there for the pitcher, Emily Wisman. Making a lot of contributions for the Wildcats today, both defensively and offensively. And Scott Davey coming out to the mound here. He's going to bring his infield with him and might be making a pitching change. As an infield meeting for Talawanda. The next hitter for Harrison is going to be Bailey Manos, the freshman.
If the score stands, I think it's a run rule after next Talawanda at bat.
If they don't score any runs, it's 11-1 now.
Just fix the scoreboard up there.
Scott Davey, the head coach of Talawanda, also guidance counselor at Talawanda High School, talking to his infield. And the umpires now are going to come in and try to break this meeting up. With 1 down in the 6th. Hannah Smith is going to be a pinch runner coming in for Harrison. She'll replace Emily Wisman at first. And the runner at third, Savannah Ross. They reach base with an RBI single in this inning.
Looks like they're going to keep Ashley in there.
Eric's been their go-to pitcher this year. The only other pitcher they've had in is Sophie Pierce, the sophomore. She made 1 appearance for 2 1/3 innings.
Ashley looks a little choked up.
And this one is high. They're going to bring the runner in. Lehman's going to make the tag. They're going to say it's safe. And coming in to score on the play is Savannah Ross as they made the throw down to second. And Harrison's plan worked. Hannah Smith slides in safely to remove the scoring position. And it is a 12-1 game.
Frustration's really getting to the Braves, I know.
Yeah, Eric vocally frustrated right now on the mound. And this one outside. Makes the count 2 balls and 1 strike. 1 out here in the top of the 6th. A little play here by Manos. Gets it out of play down the left side.
Mine. Was way out there in the marsh.
In the marsh.
If I call
Little
it. Little Talawanda marsh.
little pond there next to the field where the drainage goes.
I don't even call it a pond, man.
It's whatever they taught you in your biology class.
That was too long ago, man. I don't know.
First pitch on the way is a ball to Alyssa Ross. Two outs in the inning. Grounded right back to Eric, and that's going to finish things off here in the 6th. But Talawanda in trouble here. They need 2 runs, or else this is going to end for a run rule. Stay tuned on ICRC-TV. To the bottom of the 6th next. Talawanda in trouble here. Ashley Eric is going to step in for Talawanda. Swings and misses at the first pitch. The pitcher has struck out swinging and walked so far today. And swings and fouls off that one. And that one outside. Count now 1-2.
I don't know about you, Patrick, but I definitely want to go out and throw the ball around, get my gloves out.
Play some catch.
Play a little catch.
Eric
there it
swings
is.
at a hanging pitch there, but it's right to the left fielder. Caruso makes the catch. That is out number 1. This one fouled off the dugout. Kayla Barger, the next hitter now for Talawanda. Oh, 1 your count with a 1 down here in the inning. And there's a strike. If there's anybody you want up for Talawanda right now, it's her, leading the team in batting average, home runs, and on-base percentage. Trying to keep this thing alive for the Brave. Here's a strike. this one is hit in the air to center. Coming over to make the catch is Jacobs to retire the side and end the game. The Harrison Wildcats 12, Talawanda 1. Brave get run ruled on their home field after 6 innings. And David, your final takeaways from this one?
Talawanda really played the best they could. Harrison's just an all-around good team, so hopefully next year they can get them. Or Friday, right? Friday
they meet again in Harrison.
Now let's hope the boys team does a little bit better.
Yep. So that does it here for Oxford, Ohio at Talawanda High School. For David Smith, the rest of our crew, Dean Lowry, our producer-director, I'm Patrick Eschid, saying so long. And good afternoon for Talawanda High School in Oxford. 12-1 win for the Harrison Wildcats, who improved to 7-2 overall, 5-0 on the SWAC this season. Have a great night, everyone.